Yo, haha, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Yes, yes, good, good, excellent, excellent. What does this mean? Okay. Yes, yes, yes. We're here. We're home. We're loved. We're safe. My shit is working. That's pretty cool. I think so. I like that. I like that. Waiting for some intrepid heroes to assemble here, and then we'll get started. Just gonna let it rock. We'll get nice and comfortable with it, really. In a major way. People have been saying, you've been saying that too often. I like saying it. In a major way. So, it's cool. It's cool. We want to keep this vibe. We want to keep the vibe. We want to keep it very casual. We want everything to be nice and well kept, as it were, as it shall be. Everything is on. Whew, buddy. Buddy. I'm just now kind of feeling better. So I'm not working this week. I'm literally off the schedule. So I'm supposed to be spending all week. I literally waited all day to do one thing. Wasn't able to do the one thing till almost 2 o'clock. And then the person I was waiting on to help them out, they were bad with communication, but it was one appointment that I was basically up all day for when I should have been, when I should have just been, doing everything else. Like working on an edited video. That would be cool. I'm not back at work till Friday. Fighting Fridays is canceled this week. Next week I am gonna try, because I've been sitting on Damon Bride and Shadow Prisoner. I've been in Hell Versus. I've been sitting on those episodes. We'll try to get them out next week or the week afterwards. I thought that going less hard on the weekly streams would open me up, but then it's like, well, life filled that void. So now my time management has to get far better to meet the new demand. Feel me? Be that as it may, we're back here. In the command center, me talking to you, you talking to me. There is a new video dropping tomorrow. There's a new commentary video dropping tomorrow. I've had it done for about 2 weeks, possibly 3. And it's just talking about how there is no such thing as a secure social media, a secure, insulated social media or communications platform. And that is for the purposes of communication, organization, resistance, activism, education, outreach. The surveillance apparatus has fingers in every pie. Typically because they demand so, and they threaten a whole lot of consequences if you don't. But then, if you refuse and you're willing to brave those consequences, they may just figure out some shit anyway. Everyone is talking about, hey, we need to get bit chats, we need to get sessions, we need to get telegrams, we need Proton, email, like, and I just go, well, like the whole thing where they were able to get information from someone's Proton, although not the information they wanted, because that was still technically confidential. But simply by subpoenaing, like, the country, they were able to get some information and then still pursue their case. I believe it was the FBI. Like, come on. At this case, there is no secure anything. Because there are secret workarounds that they were either given the keys to, or that they will essentially create themselves. I don't know how else to put it. Unsure of how else I could put it. So, okay, 1 viewer here. Cool. I shouldn't clock my viewers. Oh, big ups. Got 2 in here. I appreciate it. This is the Tekken Tuesdays pre-stream for the evening of March 17th, 2026. I'm the mysterious magnanimous founder of Rider Kick Productions, currently living as the brand's Mighty Morphin mascot, the emissary of Kusoge. There's more to him that meets the eye. Kamen Strider Kinza! This evening, you might be wondering why this pre-stream is labeled as Tekken Tuesdays. Well, the stream is for RKP, the boxing, week 2. I try to play one or two boxing games per week during this event. Excuse me. And this week we will be playing Tactic Boxing, and we will be playing a Steve Fox run of Tekken 4, making this technically a Tekken Tuesdays. We had to clear the schedule from Friday for the collab, the Marvel Rivals collab. I'm still recruiting people for it. Mustlord dropped out, so I'm really quickly. I only have about 2 days. I only have about 2 to 3 days to find 2 or 3 people. Otherwise, we're playing with we'll just be playing with randos. So I am trying to do that. In no uncertain terms, things are rough. Reminder: the main stream will not be simul-streamed to Twitter or YouTube. That is a Twitch exclusive show. Normal scheduled streams and certain special events are simul-streamed. But actually, I should rephrase that. Normally scheduled streams are typically not simul-streamed. Secret streams, which are spontaneous completely, as well as certain special events, are streamed universally to just about everywhere. We have abandoned our kick. We haven't streamed on TikTok for months because I basically use the Steam Elements workaround, which essentially, once you're cleared for streaming, they want you to stream with TikTok Studio. You could just set up Stream Elements, although they make it very difficult to keep your streaming authorization open. You have 2 stream authorizations. Here is the problem: they will revoke the streaming authorization, the secondary license given to you for using any other platform but TikTok Studio. Most people are going to use Stream Elements. They'll take it from you. They'll just take it, and then you have to wait anywhere between 2 weeks and a month. You have to submit another application. Typically, you can submit an application and get it approved instantly. And even if you get rejected, you can go and get it approved instantly. And then other times you have to actually wait anywhere between 2 weeks and a month. It becomes way too much of a hassle. Now, maybe if I did a bit of networking and basically asked people to start showing up basically anywhere you see the pre-stream go up, go watch it. Especially blah blah blah. Especially, and I'll say especially TikTok for the purposes of this example. Maybe that would help, because they see that, hey, well, he's only doing the pre-stream. He's not streaming. He's streaming a game here. So I don't know how to. I generally do not know how to fix that. So that's what we're doing tonight. We have new emotes. We have 3 new emotes, but the most important one, we're going to go over this, is the Lurk Beacon. If you are lurking, please remember every 20 to 25 minutes to drop your Lurk Beacon. Lurks are de-incentivized on Twitch. That's where the mainstream is going to be. We all know streaming no longer works the way it used to. You have to, if you are watching a stream, and especially if you're watching 2 or more, your view is going to be de-incentivized, and essentially not counted as a real view after 20 to 25 minutes, even if the window is open. What you have to do is refresh your lurk refresh your view with a point redeem, donation, or comment. Nowadays, we can use not just point redeems, we can also use emotes. There's a free follower tier emote. Well, all of my emotes are so far follower tier. We have follower tier emotes in place. This is the lurk beacon. It's Ryder, RYDERK 1 capital L, then URK, lowercase. All right, lowercase Ryder K in lowercase, the number 1. Then the word lurk with the L capitalized, capital L, lowercase URK, the new lurk beacon emote. As you can see, my 3D comment boxes are working, so I can demonstrate. They're using a different software than my 3D schedule. So there you go. We're gonna head over to the weekly schedule now. We're gonna change it. I'm going to have to just buy the Steam release. There's no way I could patch the DRM back. I'm gonna have to buy a second copy of the Steam release to see if that was fixed. Tonight on Tekken Tuesdays, RKP's The Boxing Edition. We're playing tactic boxing, and I'm probably going to dick around in it for like a few minutes. I want to really see how good it is, and if it's good, cool. And then we're going to be doing a Tekken. We're going to be doing Tekken 4 arcade ladder, a Steve Fox run, probably on medium or hard. And Friday is Marvel Rivals, the first official Marvel Rivals stream in a long while. And I know you guys are just like, hey, you stream that all the time. True, those are secret streams. This will be an official Rivals stream. Much more than that, it will be a collab with Josh or Inoue Kuma, Reito Ryokosha, and roughly two to three other people. I'm still trying to grab some friends to run that with. Yeah, that is what we are doing this week. So let me grab that. Okay. I don't know why people get so. I don't know why this glitch happens. Give me a second. No. Oh my god. Okay. Escape. Let me see. What's that? That's crazy that this is what I have to do in order to get things working. Am I still recording? Cool. Can I... that's wild. Where is my performance? Somebody has to drop some RAM. I shouldn't have to worry about this. These are things I shouldn't have to worry about. I can't even change the thing. No, thank you. I don't want to change it anymore. That's that bullshit. That's that bullshit. I'll change it afterwards. They can do all this, but they can't fix a problem they developed. So I will just change that when I have time. Unfortunately. Dropped frames. Golly, 565. Going for 17 minutes, so we're gonna clean this up and we're gonna clear this out. You already know what it is. I'd like to say thank you to everybody who's come in, shown some love and whatnot. Big ups to Roro F64. He's one of the first adopts for Mayoshi. Speaking of Mayoshi gives you a total of 7 invites, 2 freebie invites per day, and 5 non-replenishing ones. I have been dutifully researching, vetting VTubers in the adoption queue who wanna get in and make an account. I've been adding them in there. I've also been looking for some friends. I've added quite a few friends and associates and mutuals. I did my freebie adopt, so I only have 4 codes left. I will be giving away these 4 codes to mutuals who are explicitly virtual heroes or virtual villains. You just have to be a moot and be a cape. That's it. You guys make it so hard because and here's a problem I've been noticing with virtual heroes and virtual villains. You guys make it so hard to support you because you're too busy. Instead of building a stronger community within the sub niche, you're too busy trying to be in community with other kinds of VTubers. There's nothing wrong with other flavors of tubers and wanting to be friends with them, collab with them, and get some cross-promotional stuff going. There's nothing wrong with building a rapport, but you guys are making it harder to identify with you as a superhero or supervillain, which is your primary thing. We've seen it this year. There's been at least 2 big VTubers. There have been at least 2 big VTubers who've decided, I want to be a virtual hero. And their management has arranged for them to get these nice new costumes and new assets for them to be used once or twice and then not used again. That's a problem. Tokusatsu is becoming bigger than ever. And then by default, these two non-virtual heroes have just become 2 out of the 3 biggest virtual heroes in the community just by virtue of not really being a virtual hero, but being able to afford a nice outfit, a nice hero outfit, and do a single stream as a virtual hero. Don't y'all think that's a problem? No, you don't. You're too busy, fawning because it's your Oshi. These are the problems I have with the general VTuber audience, because we're still caught up on virtual idolism. No, we need to move past that. Why would you want to engage in virtual idolism? That's stupid and icky and weird. Come on. Let's lock in, let's embrace that we can be different. But the community at large has embraced the fact that we can and should be different. I think we'll all be a lot better. Ooh. That's just me. That is just me. Yeah, let's get it started. Big up to Genos, big up to Mastermind, Geist, Laser Samamaru, Must Lord Renji, Rado, Gem Squad Blocked, Lovely Assistant Vestige Soul, Prison Jesus Beautiful Zet, and Floofy, and yeah, and Project EOS. Big ups, big ups, big ups. You tired of me talking about all these people? What you can do is to drop a donation. Very simple. Anything helps, anything will do. You can drop it either via Twitch or you can drop it via the special links down below. We're not actually trying to give Twitch too much of the money. Straight up. Straight up. Off rip. We're not trying to do it. We're not trying to do it. Until they fix their shit, we're not trying to do it. One PayPal tip jar link gives you a cool redeem. The other does not. Pick your poison. You can also support us via Ko-fi for as little as 50 cents. All that being said and more, we will be back in roughly 5 to 15 minutes for a tactic. I like tactics. Boxing makes a lot more sense, but it's tactic boxing. This is your reminder to keep it locked right here on Rider Kick Productions. We stream on Twitch. We occasionally do stream on YouTube, but this is usually for the special events. On YouTube, we release Let's Plays and edited content mostly focused around old games, hidden gems, bad games, and also superhero media and culture. We're trying to go a lot harder on the edited content, so please, every bit of support via monetary or ocular helps. This is your reminder. I'll see you in a few minutes.